In a way, I didn't get into it. I think I was born with it. It sounds a bit big-headed, but I think the earliest experiences were scratching on the bedhead with a pin, little ponies and traps. Basically, I was always topping art at school, always. I actually enrolled at St Albans School of Art, had a marvellous interview, took a big folder of stuff, was accepted straight away. Husband's job moved to Yorkshire, so I followed, we all followed of course, and my place was transferred to Bradford Art School. When it came to screen printing, I just worked right through the day. Forgot to have lunch, you know. Gosh, is it 3 o'clock already? Screen printing is a work of art divided into the number of prints that you decide to make. For example, 40 screen prints, you know, you have 40 original works of art. You have your one original, which could be a painting or a watercolour, and then you have to work out from this original exactly how many colours you're going to use, or you can say roughly how many colours you're going to use, because it will develop as it goes along. It's very much like a jigsaw sort of situation, you know, you have to try and plan ahead, or you know, work out a plan. Some people like to do jigsaws with all the end bits. You know, you do have to have a plan, and generally speaking, you work from light colours to dark colours. Maybe you'll look at a view, or I would look at a view that I've painted and think, well, I'll start with the sky as the commonest, if it's a landscape. Bring forward the next layer, which could be a distant hill, and so on. Whatever you put on for the first 1, 2, 3 colours, for some reason it nearly always looks wonderful. I've never found this out, but it does. It's a pattern on the paper. But then after about the 3rd colour, you have to really try hard to make sense of it, because in spite of your original thoughts and plans, it might not always follow. It seems to take on a life of its own.
Do you do your art for yourself, or do you do it for an audience?
I always like to feel that people... I'm not a work in the garret and hope no one finds me artist. Part of the thing is reciprocal, really, which is why I have open studio days, only sort of a few hours every Tuesday, but it's so that people can come in and just browse and we can have a chat.
So you like the public attention?
Well, up to a point. It's a feedback. I learn a lot from what the public say. You know, oh, I like that, of course, is wonderful. Oh, well, why did you do that? Or I prefer this to the other. This is all extremely helpful to me.
Even negative feedback?
Oh, yes. I mean, I know that who I can't take notice of. Oh, I don't like bright colours, you know. I privately think, well, I'm sorry, but I do. But it is interesting. I do love hearing what people have to say. It really is helpful to me. Someone once said it was some kind of expressionistic painting, but you see, I don't understand these terms very much. I just know what I like doing. I don't follow a certain movement, or I don't think of myself as belonging to a group of people. I'm just me, and I can't put a label on it.